I'm here this afternoon with Lucas Gleasman, senior athlete, really, here at Chelan High School. And I mentioned in our blog last week that both he and Jose Padilla had been selected for the East-West All-Star Game to be played in Yakima later this summer. And I indicated in my blog at that time that I would sit down with these guys and chat with them a little bit about the selection, the honor of being selected as an all-star to play in this game, and also to talk a little bit about what's involved. And I know they have some things they need to do that we want people to be aware of, hopefully through this blog, how they can help these young men be successful with this program. So, Luke, thanks first of all for taking time with me this afternoon. Let's talk first about the whole idea of being selected. I'm sure that it must be something pretty special for you.
Yeah, definitely. Growing up, I was lucky enough to go see some of my best friends' brothers play, Cole and Asa Schwartz. I was lucky enough to go watch them and Jerry Eisenhart. So I think for me personally, it's always been a goal for me to play in this game because I feel like it's been be really cool for me to really do that, have that opportunity, and I'm lucky enough to achieve that this year.
Well, I'm excited for you as well. I actually had a son who played in that game as well back in the 80s, or actually maybe it was, the 90s. I guess it was the 90s. Time goes by so fast. But anyway, more importantly, though, we want to talk about all of your achievements. Obviously, you're getting ready to go on to college and play ball. How's that going, by the way?
Great. I've been working hard to get myself ready for that. I head out beginning of August and start my new what's the word I'm thinking of?
New chapter.
New chapter, new challenges, yeah.
There you go. Tell me, you mentioned you've been working hard, and I think you mentioned early on when you first made the decision and signed your letter, they sent you some information about things they wanted you to do. Why don't you share a little bit of that with us?
Well, 3 times a week I do have a weight program that I do need to follow, so I've been doing that for about 8 months now, and I will begin my summer workout soon, which I will continue to follow, and pretty much just go from there until I get there.
And do the coaches have regular contact with you just now that you're a signee, just making sure that you're staying on track and if they can be of any help?
Yeah, so I'll get random phone calls from them. They just call to check in, see how I'm doing, how my family's doing, and ask if the program's working well for me, and we have a little conversation, and that's about it. Nothing special, but they do keep in contact.
Let's talk now a little bit about your football coming up this summer with the East-West All-Star Game. Have they given you any indication through your selection? Obviously, you were a quarterback here in high school. Have they given you any indication of what they might want you to do, or is it going to be one of those, everybody gets down there for the week? I understand you're there for a whole week, correct? And once you get down there, they kind of start moving people and deciding what to do, or has anybody even really given you any idea what to expect?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what happens. You show up and you play where you fit best, I guess, and just have fun doing it.
And I'm sure that you're looking forward to that and certainly the memories. Let's talk a little bit about what all you have to do, because it's not just football. There are other responsibilities once you be selected, and it is an effort or a responsibility to help to keep the program alive. And so there are things that they ask of you guys. Let's talk about that a little bit and what we can do to help you with that.
Well, I am required to raise a certain amount of money, so I do sell tickets to people who are willing to attend or would like to attend. They also could have the opportunity of selling an ad to be in the program there at the game, or just donate money to me or Big Tone just to help us out with it.
And we should make it a point that even though he's not with us today because of class conflict, Jose Padilla, Tony Padilla has also been selected, as I mentioned in the blog, and I hope to have a chance to sit down and talk with him on Monday and get a little more information about his excitement and the things that are happening, because all of these things are just coming at you one right after another as you move in from one sports season to another. When you're in a small school, it's kind of exciting in a way because you just never run out of things to get excited about.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you need to sell some tickets. What are the game tickets? What are the costs?
$6 per ticket.
Okay, and that'll get you a ticket into the ball game there, and it's still going to be at Yakima High School?
Yep, East Valley High School.
East Valley High School.
In Yakima.
Okay, And so, and then if they wanted to buy an ad, if somebody here as an advertiser here in the community wanted to buy an ad for that, they would contact
Yep.
you, and they could either reach you here through the school or through your mom and dad, I assume.
Yep.
And what would the cost of that be for them?
It depends. I think it just depends on the size of the ads. I think some can range from $50 to $100. Just depends on what size they want.
Well, my son has already told me that we need at least 2 tickets
All
this
right.
summer, so you can count on the Rogies taking care of a couple of those for you. He would really like to come and watch you and Tone play. He's at that age, it's interesting, where he looks up to, which is a great thing, to looks up to you guys and, starting to feel like he wants to be more like you. And so it's exciting for me to see that because football was such a big deal in my life. But at the same time, it's exciting for me to see that he's identifying with other people and the leadership that you present and that you project in yourselves. So, okay, so we need to let people know that those tickets, what about the date? When is that occurring?
The game is June 25th.
Okay.
Yep.
And so if a person wants to get those tickets, when do you have to turn all of your stuff in?
I will report there June 20th. So before the 19th will probably be the last day.
Okay, so whatever we can do between now and the 19th, people who might take the opportunity to look at this sports blog, you can reach either Luke or his mom through the high school office here at Chelan High School. And if you don't have that phone number, it's 682-4061. Please call and ask either for Ms. Gleasman, or I'm sure that anyone can help you, at least get you in contact with either his mom and dad or Luke, and also Tony directly, so that we can help these young fellas, because this is an exciting opportunity for them. It's something they remember for a lifetime, and we certainly want to make sure that we do our part here in Chelan to support these young fellas, because they are representing us in this community. We don't always maybe stop and think about it that way, but these young fellas, they plan to go down there with the city of Chelan on their shoulders, and they want to make sure that people, when they talk about them and their experiences and the kind of people that they are, that they come from this community, they come from a great high school here in this community. And so we want to be able to support that through our efforts to help you. One last question, and that is, I'm still looking for my certificate or my window thing for the window of fame on the pickup truck. So I was wondering if you might have had a chance to talk to one of the coaches about that.
We'll have to get on that. Even for ourselves too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was teasing you about that, but I know I'm excited for you, and you'd be amazed at how many people comment about that.
I bet.
All the time. People say, you didn't go to all those schools. Well, no, but those are where all my kids are, all my people. So anyway, all kidding aside, Luke, we are very excited for you. Obviously very proud of the efforts that you put out in everything you do, and congratulations on this great opportunity and this great honor to be selected as one of the top athletes here in this state at your level, and primarily here on the east side, because you'll be playing with the east side team. To know that you are one of 20 or 30 kids that are recognized as the best is a pretty exciting thing. So congratulations to you on that, and obviously we've told you before, but we'll say it again, congratulations on your scholarship and your opportunities that you've got coming up next fall. So this has been Dave Rogie. I'm here with Luke Gleasman for the Lake Chelan Sports Blog, and we've been having a little fun, but the seriousness of it is Luke and Tony have been selected to be all-stars for the East-West team, for the eastern side. Let's help support these young men. Let's buy some tickets, even if you can't go to the game. $6 is a small investment to say, hey, we are behind you. We know that you're there representing us, and we appreciate and respect what you're doing and are excited for you. So this has been Dave Rogie here with Luke Gleasman for Lake Chelan Sports Blog. Thanks a lot, Luke.
Thanks.